Yeah, what's going on, everybody? Hope everyone's having a great day. Hope everyone's staying safe, staying healthy. Hopefully, everybody can hear me. Let me go. All right. So today we're going to be playing Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. I'm going to start a new game. I'm starting it from here because this is literally the beginning of the game. It's like right here where you're choosing your save file that you want to pick. So I'm going to click a new game. I hope everyone's having a great day. Hope everyone's doing good today. Yesterday we were going to start this off, but unfortunately I had family problems. I had to help someone
Harry Potter
out.
lived at number 4 Privet Drive with his horrible uncle and aunt and their hateful son, Dudley. Harry was often locked in his room, and even though he was a wizard, he couldn't escape because he wasn't allowed to use magic when he was away from school. One evening, a house elf named Dobby appeared.
Harry Potter must not go back to Hogwarts. If Harry Potter goes back to Hogwarts, he will be in mortal danger.
Dobby disappeared, and shortly after, Harry's best friend Ron Weasley and his brothers, Fred and George, arrived in a flying Ford Anglia to rescue Harry from his prison. They flew him to their home, the Burrow, where Harry spent the rest of the summer before traveling by Floo powder to Diagon Alley. Harry met up with Ron's sister Ginny and went with her to Flourish and Blotts, where the famous wizard author Gilderoy Lockhart was signing his latest book.
I'll finish my intro when this is done talking. I think it's almost
Scott,
done.
is that? No, surely not. It is. It's Harry Potter.
God, they look very, very weird.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the perfect moment for me to make an important announcement. I have great pleasure in announcing that I will be taking up the post of Defense Against the Dark Arts teacher at Hogwarts.
Ah! Bet you loved that, didn't you, Potter? Famous Harry Potter. Can't even go into a bookshop without making the front page.
Draco
Leave
actually
him
looks
alone.
like a
He
kid
didn't
compared
want
to
all
the
that.
last time he looked like a
Potter,
30-year-old.
you've got yourself a girlfriend.
I suppose your parents will go hungry for a month to pay for all the books you're going to need at Hogwarts. It's the least I can do to help out the poor and needy.
Harry, we've missed the train. The Hogwarts Express left 5 minutes ago. Oh,
You know, we just
no.
got our books.
What are we going to do? Well, I know that Dad took the flying car to work this morning. It's parked in Charing Cross Road. Okay, it's our only chance of getting to school on time.
I'm not sure if the voice acting is better or worse. I have no idea. I think it's worse.
Being sure to check that no one was watching, Ron and Harry took off in the old Ford Anglia.
Now all we've got to worry about are airplanes.
By the way, I think
can't
this
see
part's going to be
anything in here.
really, really loud. That part was really loud for some reason in my headphones. I don't know if that was really loud for you, but that should be the only super loud part of the game.
Come on, car.
They look like Mii's. They honestly do. Like first generation Mii's.
Stop! 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 Ron! Ron, where are you? Over here, Harry! The Whomping Willow's got me! Don't worry, Ron. I'll come and get you. Just hold on. I can't do anything else. Hurry up, Harry.
Okay. First off, I need to fix that flickering light because that is actually starting to bug me. Okay. That kind of fix it? Kind of did. Hold on. Okay, you know, we're just going to keep it paused real quick. So, I have a couple things to explain because, you know, everything, like, kind of came in with the whole introduction of the game. Today we're playing Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. So if you guys are new, we're doing this whole, like, playing the old Harry Potter games leading up to Hogwarts Legacy. And, you know, once we finish the game, we'll be going back to doing some shiny hunting. Yesterday I was going to do a live stream, but I had to go do something with some of my family members. They had a very bad emergency that we had to go and help out with. So I do apologize. You know, everything ended up working out just fine. A couple things to explain. This game might look a tad bit better just because I was able to mod it to run at 1920 by 1080, which is my native screen resolution. So I was able to get it to run at, like, basically HD with 60 frames per second. The problem with this is the menus get cut, so I had to install a mod that kind of does this with the menu, which shrinks it and moves it to the left. Of course, that leaves part of the gameplay up on the right, but I mean, it still pauses the game. As you can see, the tentacles moving. Now they're not moving. Yeah, so it does pause the game, but this way you're able to access all of the, like, stuff for the menu, and some of the stuff you might want to, you know, mess with when you're trying to figure out all of your stuff. So let's go ahead and I think our sensitivity might be okay. Brightness, music volume, all that. Object detail. 1920 by 1080. That resolution won't be there natively. So you have to kind of force it to do it by running it in the game file. Also, there might be some slight bugs in it. I had to iron out all the major bugs. Like, Harry had, like, paper around his glasses and stuff. They had these weird fillings, like weird fillings into the actual game.
Spell.
That was weird.
To cast a spell, press and
There
hold
might be
the
some
left
slight bugs,
mouse
but I ironed out the majority of them.
To climb over low
Also,
walls,
if the
I
game
just
volume
have to
is
walk
too
into
loud,
them.
let me know.
I can use this guard to activate the balloon spell.
So this is just
This is a
revamping
save.
stuff that you learned in the
Walk into
last
them
game.
to save the current state of your game. When you faint, your game will automatically revert to the point where and when you last touched a save.
We actually can skip cutscenes now, so that's added bonus into this. However, they still don't have autosave. It's still at that, you know, if we die, we have to do everything over again. Yeah, there's nothing over here.
I bet I can cast Flipendo on that level to push it to that ledge. A chocolate frog.
Chocolate frogs replenish some of your stamina.
I'm skipping all that because I'm going to be doing all the explaining, not the narrator. Basically,
Alohomora can open up magically locked objects such as chests and secret.
I don't need your explanation, Harry. I am doing that for them. This is all stuff that we learned in the last game. But yeah, chocolate frogs are a bit more of a pain in the butt to catch because if you run up to them, they don't just go right up to your health bar. They actually, you have to keep cornering them and stuff like that. Now, last game, wizard cards didn't matter, but in this game, you want to collect as many wizard cards as you can because the more wizard cards you get, the more health bar you get. Right now I have a golden snitch over the health, but I have 1 bar of health. And if you want to, like, have a little bit extra advantage, you can get, I think, at max 4 bars of health. So it's beneficial to collect as many regular wizard cards as you can.
Now, see if you can cast Flipendo on the front.
Shut up, Ron. but we can actually get silver cards to go into this special room to get a golden card. Hey, what's up, Tempest? What's up? How are you doing, man? Slurgle McGickle. Hey. Yeah, I had
Thanks, Harry.
to.
Much appreciated.
I'm gonna skip all the cutscenes that don't matter. So if it's like a tutorial type cutscene, it's getting skipped because I'll be doing all that kind of explanation. This isn't really one of those. But
Come back! Great. My dad won't be happy that I lost his flying car. Anyway, we better get a move on. We don't want Professor Snape catching us out so late.
But yeah, no. Yesterday I was gonna go live with this, and we might have been able to finish the game today, but
also reveals magically his thing.
I had to help some family members with a couple of things, so it really took all day for me to go and do all that.
To jump, run to the.
All of these tutorials are getting skipped because, again,
every flavor
they're not important and they break the immersion.
They'll come in handy later.
Now, see how the frog keeps running away from me?
Harry, you need to get onto this
I had to corner it
ledge
for
over
it to
here.
go in. Did that tree have a penis? I mean, it had many penises, really.
Cast Flipendo to push the block towards me, and then
I
use
can't
it to
skip it.
jump
It's
to
not
this ledge.
cutscene. Dang it! Shut up, Ron. I know what I'm doing. Yeah, I had like many penises. And apparently they were using one to hold a... How old were they in this game? 12-year-old. They were holding a 12-year-old to a tree. Bit weird, don't you think? But yeah, you're gonna see some stuff that just does not go with the movie or the books. Also, we have a purpose for collecting beans in this game.
This is a bronze.
The bronze wizard card, which you want to collect those because those will give you more health bars when you collect enough. Now the beans are like a currency. You can use them to buy stuff in this game. Fred and George run a shop around the entire school. If you were playing the PS2 version, you had to go to the study room, sneak behind Percy, and then go in, and you'd be able to buy a bunch of stuff. And I think they had the Alohomora spell in that in their store, which would have been very helpful in that game. But I do not have the PlayStation 2 version of it. I have the PC version of it right now. Even though I played the PS2 version, I sadly got rid of it. I thought I would be able to like rebuy it. Unfortunately, no. You could not rebuy these games because I didn't know EA lost the license to
The rain
it.
has stopped. At least we'll be dry when we get expelled. Come on! We'd better get up to the school.
That's nice, Ron. I'm gonna go explore a little bit. Now, I can't go and do everything. I'm gonna get these chests here.
I hope Ron didn't get lost.
No, Ron didn't get lost. We're just getting beans real quick. But yeah, I had to iron out all the bugs in this game before I was able to get it up and loading. Unfortunately, I was not able to get all of the bugs, so that's why part of the, you know, the screen is going to, I think that's going to get fixed whenever we go into the, when we go in and we get off of this, like, intro. Like, it's not flickering for me, but I know it is for you guys, and I know that can probably be annoying, so I'm trying to hurry this way. Maybe they'll
The Gryffindor dormitory is just over here to the right.
not
Remember?
flicker anymore. So we got the top one to stop. There's a bunch of beans hidden around here, but we will have to get different spells to use them. Like right here, I can't go in without the Defendo spell.
The dormitory is up here,
So
Harry.
we'll do a lot of exploring. There's a lot of side rooms to go into, but you need like certain spells to be able to get the beans and the cards.
Finally, there's the portrait of the fat lady. Give her the password
It's
and
so
let's go to
rude
bed.
of the fat
I
lady.
thought you'd have the password.
Why would I have the password?
Why would I have it? I've been with you since we got here.
You're right. I bet I know who would have it.
There you are.
Right on time.
I heard the most incredible story about you two getting expelled over a flying car.
Hermione, please, we're tired. Could you just tell us what the password is?
Wattlebird.
It's good to see you again, Harry.
Notice how she said nothing to Hermione.
There you two are. Brilliant entrance. Got the year off with a bang. Mum's furious, by the way. You two should hear about the bean trading system we've set up. It's based on Bertie Bott's every flavour beans. Fred, myself, and several of our associates have set up trading opportunities throughout Hogwarts. Some of us will occasionally have an item to trade. If you have enough beans, we'll trade with you.
Where are we supposed to get all these beans?
They're hidden all over the place. It's not hard to find them. You should have enough to start trading in no time.
Yeah.
It'll
Alright,
be a pleasure doing business with you, I'm sure.
sure. Oh man. Huh. Ron's just like, I don't know. But
Once inside the common room, Harry was greeted by the cheers of his fellow Gryffindors. Harry and Ron became Gryffindor heroes due to their little accident with the Whomping Willow. Harry slept well that night and looked forward to his first day at Hogwarts.
again,
Good morning,
I thought
Harry.
It's time for our Defense Against the Dark Arts lesson with Professor Lockhart. I just love his books. He's such a brilliant writer. Defense Against the Dark Arts on the 3rd floor. Follow us.
yeah. Okay. That stuff is still like flickering. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna end it real quick and then I'm gonna restart it. So hold on, guys. There we go.
Good
We got that
morning,
flickering
Harry.
done. Skip that. All right. I don't know why every time like first loaded up we have that flickering, but again, that's part of the minor bugs that I wasn't able to mine out, but I did get to mine out the major bugs that are like really bad and graphically unclean. Came to say hi, but you're working a double tonight and you did a double yesterday. Oh, ouch. I'm so sorry, Cam. I hope you're able to like find some time to like relax for a little bit. Try not to work too hard, man, and just be safe. Just be safe out there. Also, you guys can't see it, but we're still running the goal for our ESA. If you guys didn't know, we got approved for our ESA, or for my ESA, so I can have a Pomeranian here, and my landlord can't say anything. But we've been looking around, and the dog that I'm wanting to get is a Pomeranian because they're very easy to train. They can pick up epileptic seizures, and they're very like helpful.
Pardon me.
Are you still a mod? Yeah, you're still a mod. I don't ever like, I won't ever remove mod for not being able to make a stream. If you have to do something like pretty bad to get on my bad side to get moderator removed. So yeah, you're still a mod. Don't worry about that. That's sealed and saved in the bag. Don't worry about that.
I beg your pardon?
Girl, you ran into me. Anyways, don't worry about that. I never remove mod for never being able to make a stream or anything. Because I'm completely understanding. I know people have other lives and everything outside of this. So, you're fine. Don't worry about that. That's saved. Just be safe at work tonight. And yeah. So, there's...
Which way you going?
You ran into me, you stupid Slytherin. I say that as my test is literally half Gryffindor, half Slytherin. Like, dear God, these people. Now, okay, these silver cards we're gonna be picking up a lot of. They're hidden. You can check to see how many you have here. Now, they're like 11 gold cards and 40 silver hidden throughout the entire game, and 50 regular. The more regular and bronze cards you get, the more health bar you get. I don't know what you get. You get a key, and Nearly Headless Nick will explain that there's like 4 levels, and the more silver ones you get, you can get, you know, you can get like the silver key, and you need 4 keys to unlock this room to get a golden card. So yeah, I've never gotten into the secret room or anything like that because I didn't get enough silver. I guess I missed a couple, but I don't think I ever got any gold. But yeah, so the reason why I'm wanting to get Pomeranians, they can detect epileptic seizures. Like when they're trained, they can detect epileptic seizures, and that's why my mom's dog, who's a Pomeranian, she always picked up on my seizures when I was going to go have one. So not only is she going to be like an ESA, but she's going to kind of like be there to know, let me know like if I'm not feeling good, and I can't tell if I'm not feeling good. If that makes any sense. So we've been looking around, and they're pretty pricey. I think the last one I saw was like $1,000. So if you guys want to help with that kind of cost, I do have a goal running. All you have to do is just donate to the Streamlabs link down in the description, or donate in the chat, and that money goes towards the ESA that I'm hoping to get. And I'm hoping to put a vlog up of me going to go get her, because I saw a bunch of them and they're very cute. I'm wanting to get them from a puppy, because when you get them from a puppy, they can bond with you a lot easier, and they can detect what's wrong with their owner easier. So hopefully that works, because an ESA isn't a pet. It's, you know, they're an emotional support animal. They're very, you know, they're like a partner in life, like that. So, and I've always thought of my pups as that way, which is why it hurt so much that I could not bring my big dog with me. He wouldn't have the yard to run in, and he loves running, and I couldn't do that to him. So I kept him with my mom, where he's happy, and I still get to talk to him and everything. You went into a sketchy ass hotel, and the room you booked had a sponge on the floor. That's creepy, Tempest. Where? Don't tell me you went to like one of those cheap looking hotels. I like, okay, whenever I went to a hotel, yeah, I can't go up there because I don't have the spell to get rid of the slime. So I'll have to come back to that one later. I went into a sketchy looking hotel, and I couldn't. A dry puddle of... No, you said that correct, and I thought you meant sponge. That is disgusting. That is disgusting.
Harry,
please tell me you got a new
Defense Against the
room.
Dark Arts is up here.
I
Try
hope
to
you got a
hurry,
new
Harry.
room.
We'll get to see.
I already know. Okay, I already know. Oh god, the skippings was doing it. I'm gonna have to listen to it, aren't I? Okay, well. Nearly Headless Nick is gonna sit here.
Oh, hello, Nick.
Even after all these years, I still find new secrets in Hogwarts. Here's a special area that you can unlock only if you collect all 40 silver wizard cards. For every 10 silver wizard cards you collect, you'll get a key that will allow you to open one of the 4 locks on the door. See if you can find all 40 silver wizard cards hidden throughout Hogwarts and the grounds.
Yeah, and some of these you have to buy from other students, so they're hidden. I literally gotten to where I could only get one. I had one little thing left. I could not get the last remaining 5 cards. It irritated me. Man, I hate being a 40-year-old body inside of a 24-year-old body. I've been saying that when I was 16 because of my bad bummed out knee. that I had to go get surgery on. But it was like, it turned from like 40 to being, I hate being a 80-year-old body inside of a 16-year-old, or now it's I hate being a 80-year-old body inside of a 24-year-old or a 24-year-old body. I'm literally like 80. I'm decreping. Gotta go. Have a good night. Hey, no problem, man. Just stay safe, man. Try not to work too hard. You just went to the nearest hotel that wasn't yeah, I would have done that too. He's just closed again. Really? Why do you close? Stay open. Okay. Again, they say the spell after every the spell name after every single time you cast it, so it does get a bit annoying. No problem, Cam. We'll be going down that little corridor later. Let's head up here. Head to the classroom. Yeah, I don't blame you for going to a different hotel because that's exactly what I would have done. That's disgusting.
You remember where it is, don't you?
That means like the person didn't clean that room. I'm so...
I'd better get
I've
out
heard
of here.
horror stories.
Filch might be lurking nearby.
Well, well, well. I heard a crash, and what do I find? Mr. Harry Potter and a broken, irreplaceable antique vase.
Argus Filch, the caretaker, was loathed by every student at Hogwarts. Some thought his cat, Mrs. Norris, spied on students.
Again, Mrs. Norris still
Honestly,
just looks like a
it
normal
just
cat.
fell. What was that?
Hey, what you talking about?
I heard a voice.
Hearing voices won't get you off. I'll mark this down against you. Now move along while I clean this up.
I must have been hearing things.
No, it's a snake that's traveling through the pipe. Hey, Harry. There's a bean collector back there. Don't let that up. Don't care if he's over there. He can fight it. So, I've been super sketchy. If I have to go to a hotel, I'm very, like, skeptical. Not sketchy. I'm very skeptical. Even if it's, like, a very well... Hang on. Oh my god, go in the hole. Thank you. Even if it's, like, a very well reputable, hotel, I'm very skeptical because I've heard horror stories of people finding unpleasant things, such as a dead body in the mattress. Ever since that happened, I flip over the mattress, I check everything. I am very, very thorough with my search before I stay at something, and if I find something out of place, they're hearing about it. Whether that makes me a male caring about it or not, I don't know, but I'm not staying in a
Welcome to
hotel like
Defense Against the
that.
Dark
That's
Arts. My
ugh.
fame makes an introduction unnecessary, but I'll delight you with one anyway. I am Gilderoy
Once I
Lockhart,
hopefully hit that
Order
1K
of
sub
Merlin,
mark,
third
it should
class,
start going a lot
honorary
faster.
member of the Dark
It
Force
should.
Defense League, and 5-time winner of Witch Weekly's Most Charming Smile Award. Ah, I see you've all bought a complete set of my books. Well done. Today, we shall be learning the Rictus Sempra spell. Rictus Sempra is very useful when stunning certain pesky creatures such as...
I'll continue that thought here in a
pixies.
minute.
Who wants to be first? Harry Potter, will you step down here, please?
Lucky.
By all means, Hermione, go and take it. I don't care.
Clear your mind completely, Harry. Don't even think about me. And concentrate on the symbol.
His
in
character
front
is
of you.
just as
See
arrogant
the
as he
wand?
is in the
It's
movie.
going to
They
move
got
its
that down to
way
a T.
around the symbol. At the exact point when the wand passes over the arrows, hit the corresponding arrow key. This exercise has 3 parts. You must hit all of the arrows correctly in order to progress to the next round. Ready to try? Round 1, begin!
They are literally breaking the immersion of this game. So this is a lot different than the having to trace it with your mouse thing. You just have to hit the keys that's going up with it.
Well done, Harry. You've advanced to the next round. 5 points to Gryffindor.
So it's pretty hard to fail.
Round 2, begin.
It's just hit the corresponding arrow. And don't let one don't hit the wrong. Like, it's pretty easy. I kind of liked the tracing it with your mouse because that was actually kind of difficult.
Well done, Harry. You've advanced to the next round. 10 points to Gryffindor. Round 3, begin.
I'll have to read chat here in a minute. Oh, wow. Because I look at chat, I get so disoriented. I got disoriented
Very
because
close.
you're looking at chat.
Keep it up. You're almost as good as me. Fabulous work, Harry! Aren't you glad you've learned from the likes of me? You've now completed the exercise. 15 points to Gryffindor.
I wish I could skip
You've
this.
learned Rictus Sempra. You didn't do as well as I did the first time, but then who could? Now, how about a turn in the spell practice arena?
This guy's arrogance is literally, like, perfect, spot on. I'm gonna pause it real quick so I can read chat. But yeah, hopefully we can hit that, like, 1K sub mark. I really do hope we can. And like you said, like, it'll start going a lot faster once we do. It's just a matter of time getting up there, so we'll get there when we get there. Hey, welcome in, King Phoenix, Wolf Blood. Welcome in, welcome in. Elbow cough, elbow cough. Are you okay? Hopefully you don't have a cold. You took my advice and made a YouTube channel, and the vids are not that good, but it's fun making them. Hey, that's all that matters. At the beginning, don't try to be like, man, I really want to get all these, like, subscribers and everything. Like, subscribers are cool and everything, but, you know, when you're having fun, it actually shows in your videos, and you want to have fun making them. It's what I started off doing, and I just did it because I had fun with it. There was a hotel that a girl went to, and she went up to the receptionist to ask for her room. She determined that it was too much, and since it was like 3 in the morning, she just slept in the parking lot. Wow. And she saw the corner of her eye that as she was falling asleep, she saw the receptionist, so just pretended to be asleep, and he tried to open the car doors, but they were locked. She asked someone about the hotel, and it closed down almost a month ago. I remember hearing that creepypasta. That one actually creeped me out. The other one that creeped me out was the one where this man and woman, I think they were on their honeymoon, and they got this hotel room, but when they went up to the hotel room, it stunk, and they were letting people know about it. So they told the maid and the manager and everything, and they were like, okay, no problem, we'll change the sheets, we'll do a deep cleaning. And they thought that was okay because they're going to go out for dinner. And I think they were in Las Vegas, and they were going to go play at the casinos and stuff, and, you know, all that kind of stuff. So they said, yeah, sure, no problem, as long as it's done by the time we get back. So they get back, and it still stinks. So they go off and they do a couple of other things after letting the receptionist know, and they say they're going to do another deep cleaning. Well, after the 3rd time, they're pretty irritated and tired. So when the smell was still there, they flipped everything over, and they found a dead body in the mattress. And that horror story is the reason why I check every single thing when I go to a hotel, because I'm so not messing with a dead body.
Harry Potter to my famous
That would
Rictus
freak
Sempra
me
challenge. To complete the
out.
challenge, you must find the completion star, which will be found at the top of this tower. Try to get to it as quickly as you can. If the challenge timer reaches 0 before you have the completion star, you lose the challenge. Along the way,
So these
you
are
will
timed
find
now,
challenge
by the
stars.
way.
Collecting challenge stars will boost your timer and score. Try and find them.
Okay, I'm skipping it. Basically what he was saying is, this is timed. Get the small challenge stars to add more time onto your timer. Get there with enough time on the timer, and that'll be your score. However, the higher you score, the more points you earn for the house. Also, if you don't finish it and the timer hits 0, then you failed the thing and you got to redo it. So it's pretty hard to fail it.
Firecrackers, a nasty little...
I do not care. And these are the turtles that shoot thing out of their fire, out of their butthole. That's not me being funny. I don't know why they thought a turtle shooting fire out of the butthole would be a good enemy for a Harry Potter game. Literally, there's his head. And there's the butthole.
That's a giant orange snail. Avoid touching them or their slime trails. The acid that they secrete will burn you. Harry, trust me, I know. Rictusempra will stun them, and then you can use Flipendo to push them around.
Again, they got Gildor Lockhart's character down to a T because he sounds just as arrogant as he does in the movie. I'll give him that. I don't know if they got the actual guy who played Lockhart to play in the game, but it sounds like him. You wish Mixer was still a thing because it was the best streaming site? It kind of was. I actually was on Mixer for a little bit. I was on Mixer for a little bit, and the reason why I was on Mixer was because one, if I wanted to upload to YouTube, I didn't have a capture card, but I could stream to Mixer from my Xbox natively, and while doing that, I could then pull the VOD and then edit the VOD and upload it to YouTube. And there's a silver card. And we're gonna want to get the star because we want more time on the timer. Like how you could play a bunch of games and chat while watching your favorite streamer. Yeah. Now I think there's a way I can get that to happen, but they're not like Mixer games or anything. And that's the thing, is it wouldn't be like Mixer. But I know what you mean. Mixer was pretty good.
They will try to steal your Bertie Bott's beans. Flipendo will push them onto their backs and cause them to drop anything they might have.
I get it. I've already done it. Basically, if they steal any beans, you're able to get them back. If Harry knows how to throw a gnome inside. Gotta get that sweet spot or else he won't go in. I didn't even hit it a second time. Oh. Oop. Give me that. Fun fact, the reason why your name was Tempest is because you were going around following random streamers that was streaming Cold War with names of some of the bosses. Like the Blue Electric dude, Tempest. I mean, whenever you said your name was Tempest, that's immediately what I thought of. That's why I always like referred to you as Tempest. And then when we were playing, I remember me and you, we had played a couple of zombie games together, and we were like, "Oh crap, no, not this." But the viewer Tempest, that one. I kind of miss Cold War zombies. I might do some, like, just for fun zombies gameplay. I'm not doing Vanguard zombies. It is so bad. Oh god. I mean, I played zombies from Vanguard once. It is not good. And then I heard someone say, "Oh, they fixed it." They didn't fix it. Don't believe that lie. They did not fix it. It is not the round-based zombies that we all know. They messed it up bad. Just printed a few pages on each of the Hogwarts houses with the Sorting Hat on top and a quote that tells the personality of the house. That would be interesting. That would be interesting to see. I'm not gonna lie, that would actually be very interesting to see. I think Slytherin's supposed to be cunning and, in my mind, cunning and deceitful, but frog. One of your favorite zombies YouTubers, Lego Unlocked, barely even makes videos on Vanguard. Yeah, that's why I haven't made anything on Vanguard. Okay, that's a lie. I did make a couple. And then it just went downhill, and I'm like, no, not doing this. I am going to be doing Pokemon and possibly retro gaming, which is what I'm doing right now. This one we need to line up with the headshot wreck. And got this one. Cold War just released a new a Year 2 Zombies DLC. They did? Dude, I might go back and make videos on that. A Year 2 Zombies DLC, like, when you say Zombies DLC, do you mean like it's free DLC or we have to pay for it? Because if we have to pay for it, I won't be able to do it for right now because I'll actually have to, because I've been having to save up the money that I got right now from my ESA. But if it's free DLC, I'm down for it. I still have Cold War installed. I just gotta update it. I kept it installed for Zombies because Zombies is pretty good. Vanguard makes me want to just hate myself even more. I missed this one when I came here. I think I did. Always gotta check the size. Always gotta check the size. There's a save point. Need you check? Okay. Want to read the ones for Slytherin and Gryffindor? Actually, yes, I do. I really do. I would actually like that. Because That's those two are my houses apparently. Okay. Even if I run out of Lumos, I can still go to that room. Yeah, I'm totally down for that. Cause I'm 50% Slytherin, 50% like Gryffindor. Which I prefer Gryffindor, but even though I like Slytherin because they're green, that's kind of my favorite color. I just hit my headphones. Why they gotta throw them everywhere? Keep the beans coming out straight. Thank you. Well, that sounds weird when I say it that way. Gotta go down that way. Don't fall down the hole. And then let's come up over here. Cause yeah, if it's free DLC for Cold War, I'm down for going back and playing that. Cause me and my sister, we were just talking about how we kind of missed playing zombies, and if there's new content for it, oh, we're down for it. Because if all I gotta do is just update my game, I'm down for it. How do I get over there? Because I know for a fact I didn't get this stuff over here. That's why I wanted the most time on here. I can't even get back up there. How do I get up there? So it's not coming down over here. Nope. Harry's gonna die. Oops. All the way back here. Dang it. Redo this. God, open the thing. Thank you. Well, while I'm over here, I guess this gives me like a chance to check how to get up there. Because there's a challenge star right there. Here's for Gryffindor. Where dwell brave of heart, their daring, nerve, and chivalry set Gryffindors apart. Yeah, they're very daring, and Gryffindor I've always associated with more of the brave type. And then Slytherins, I think, are cunning or something. That's what I've associated with Slytherin, is cunningness. But it doesn't matter, because I'm going to have, whenever Hogwarts Legacy comes out, I'm having one character in each house. Even though someone made a good point that if you play as a Ravenclaw, they change their passwords all the time, so it's going to be very, very confusing. I don't know if that's how it's going to be in the game. Like, this is just someone speculating. You're like 99.9% sure the DLC is free. Okay, now I'm updating Cold War tonight because I've been dying to play some zombies, and I played everything for Cold War. I am so not about to play Vanguard zombies. It is that bad. think if I come up with it. Oh, okay. No, this is how I get up there. I died for nothing. I want the frog. I want the frog. Give me the frog. I'm gonna update that like after this. We're still gonna be playing the, you know, playing through all of these as well, guys. So don't worry about that. That's still gonna happen. And here's for Slytherin. You'll make your real friends. Those cunning folks use any means to achieve their ends. Exactly. They're cunning. But they're also, like, deceitful. They're cunning and deceitful. Because a year ago, Treyarch said that all DLCs will be free. That's what I was thinking. And... please don't poop out. No, stop that. Why? Why fire? I guess they just give the turtles like spicy chili before all these trials. Either that or they go to Taco Bell every day. Ooh, I'd hate to see their takeout bill. A lot of turtles. Truthfully, just one bean burrito from Taco Bell kinda mess you up. I need to put 4 of them down there. If there's gonna be like a year 2 DLC for zombies, I'm down for it. The zombies is actually interesting in that game. Like, I refuse to play monstrosity that is Vanguard zombies. And the fact that Vanguard multiplayer just went downhill really, really bad. Like, one, you have a bunch of cheaters in the game, which doesn't make the game any kind of fun. Hang on, there's something I need to get while I'm down here. Yo. Why did that lower down when I went underneath it? That's not okay. That almost crushed me. I guess that's like a way I can cheat the system, I guess, but... that's like creepy. I thought there was going to be like a silver card under there that I missed. Apparently not. I say, please don't let me stay stuck there. I don't want to stay stuck there. But yeah. Because me and my sister, we've been talking about like wanting to play some zombies. How we used to do that for our live streams. And I guess it's not going to go down any further. Okay, well. There's 4 of them down there, so I'm just going to keep knocking them down. I did it the right way anyways. No wonder there's a hospital wing.
Well done, Mr. Potter. You have completed my Rictus Sempra challenge. The remaining time now becomes your personal high score.
And apparently I did get all the challenge stars. 10 out of 10. Normally they're supposed to tell you. That's weird. Normally they're supposed to tell you like, hey, you completed all the challenge stars.
How about a trade, Harry?
I don't think I have enough to trade yet.
Harry, the weekly Half-Point ceremony is about to start. Follow me and I'll show you where it is.
So, after like every major lesson, it's apparently like end of the week, which I wish school weeks did happen this way, because that is a quick school week. I can't even go in there because that's slime.
Good morning, everyone. For those of you who have trouble remembering names, I am Albus Dumbledore, headmaster of Hogwarts. Welcome to the very first weekly house point ceremony of the school year. The house with the most points wins a visit to the Bean bonus room. The length of the visit depends on how many more points they have over the second-placed house. Let's take a look at the scores. Oh, it appears that Gryffindor is in the lead. Harry, it looks like you get to visit the bonus Bean room.
And apparently, I had it happen one time where Slytherin went once and Draco went in. And it was funny because it was at the end of the year, and he's like, "How many times have you got to do this, Potter?" And I'm like 4 times. You literally this is your first time doing it. But it's funny, so like depending how many points you are ahead of them will depend how long you have in the room. I have like quite a bit of time right here, but I'm keeping it paused just right now. It's funny because you always associate each house with a class. Like Slytherins are rogues, Gryffindors are knights, Hufflepuffs are druids, and Ravenclaws are something. I think Ravenclaws. I would have to say they're pretty intelligent. So the whole purpose of this little room is just get as many beans as you can. And the more spells you learn will open up more rooms. Like I can't go in that one because I don't know Scourge yet. But I can get as many as I can right here. And if you get Spongify, you can go up over there, so there's even more. Go pick up these beans. Go pick up these over here, and then there's some in like... How did this one get way the heck over there? I don't know. And then we need to go down here. Oh, we already got it all. I don't think there's like any more that I can get. I lied. There is. I missed one. I don't think I'm gonna make it in time though. I'm not gonna make it in time. I'm not gonna get all of these. Yep, I did as best as I could. Alright.
Harry, there you are. Glad I found you.
Hello, Wood.
Time for Quidditch practice, Harry. None of the other teams have started training yet, so we'll have a good head start.
But I haven't had lunch yet.
You can eat later. Follow me to the
Food
Quidditch
isn't
pitch.
important. You need to fly. What happens if I pass out on my broom? Do I get to tell, you know... Do I get to go to the hospital wing and tell them, hey, Wood told me not to eat? Like, you would think a sport requires you to have some kind of food. That way you don't pass out. So you have something to actually burn off. I mean, granted, you are just on a broom, but still. And there's a thing. I know there's a card up there. I'll have to get it later because I don't have the spell to activate that.
I beg your pardon?
Girl, you ran into me. Man, these kids be rude no matter what house they in. Ooh. I swear. All kinds of rude.
Hey Harry, want to trade?
You can also
We
get some
buy in
stuff
bulk
from
and
over
pass
there.
the savings on to you.
He's got the Nimbus 2001, and I
Hey,
think
Harry,
George
want to
has
trade?
something else.
What do you have?
I have Quidditch armor,
Quidditch
just
armor.
like the Chudley Cannons wear.
Press on the yes button to accept the trade, or the no button
You're
to
really
decline.
breaking the immersion here, game.
The customer is always right, even in cases like this.
Alright.
Listen
Exactly,
up,
so I was
Harry. We're
thinking
going
of
to
a
make sure
class
we
that
win
is
the Quidditch
considered
Cup this year,
intelligent,
and the way we're going
and
to do that
the
is
best I
practice,
got
practice,
was
practice.
mages, but
First, a quick
there has to
recap
be
of
another.
what we learned
That's
last
what
year.
I was thinking,
Of
but
course, you already know that the red ball is called the quaffle,
I don't know if there's
and it's the
anything
job
else.
of the three chasers to get it past the enemy keeper and into one of the goalposts. But you don't need to concern yourself with that. There are also 2 bludgers flying around, which you don't want to get hit
I'm not
by.
quite sure.
But don't worry, each team has 2 beaters who
Either
try to keep them
mages
away
or
from you.
sorcerers, but
Last, and most importantly, it's your job as
those are
Albus Seeker to
usually
catch the golden
pretty
snitch
intelligent
before the
people.
enemy seeker does. Since you've been off all summer, let's start out easy. I'm going to throw up a snitch for you, and I want you to try to catch it. Sounds easy enough?
sure. Alright. We have to use the arrow keys for this one
Alright
because
then. You can use your eyes to steer your broom left, right, up, and down.
they won't allow me to use the
You'll automatically close in on the snitch.
WASD.
Quidditch is a rough game, Harry, but don't worry, the padding helps. That's it, Harry. Stay right on the snitch. You've almost got it. That's it, Harry. You've almost got it.
Press the left mouse button to catch snitch.
Yeah. I mean, it's pretty easy. It's a lot
Now the rest
easier
of the
than the
Gryffindor
last
team is
one.
here. Let's
The
play a
last
mock
game.
game of Quidditch. Avoid the bludgers and the other seeker. I'm going to have a Gryffindor stand in as an enemy seeker. You'll need to make sure she's out of the way before you can catch the snitch. Don't worry, they'll take it easy on you.
Of course. Yeah, because I actually suck at playing Quidditch in this one. And that's not a joke. I actually do. I suck really, really bad. He'll automatically lock
Quidditch
onto
armor
the
will help
snitch.
soften blows during the match.
If you have enough bees, you can buy Quidditch upgrades from Fred and George. That's it, Harry. Give them a good nudge so you can catch the snitch. When you're close to another player, Harry, you can use your action key to kick or shove them. Remember, Harry, you'll not put your hand out till the enemy seeker is out of the way. The Nimbus 2001 gives you
There we
much
go.
needed speed. Excellent work, everyone. You're back on form, Potter, which means we've got a great chance of winning the cup this year.
Aren't you finished yet, Harry?
Don't look now, but here comes the Slytherin team.
I don't believe it! I booked the pitch for today.
Hey, they've got new brooms and it looks like, yes they are! They're Nimbus 2001s!
Even though with the
Yeah,
quality
I know.
of the gameplay,
Apparently, Lucius
they look
Malfoy made a very generous
different
donation.
than what we got.
Like our new brooms, Weasley. What are you doing here, Malfoy?
I'm the Slytherin Seeker now. Didn't you know? Perhaps someday Gryffindor will be able to afford new brooms.
Well, at least no one on the Gryffindor team had to buy their way in. They got in on pure talent.
No one asked your opinion, you filthy little mudbloods.
You pay for that one, Malfoy.
Well, at least I could afford it, Weasley, unlike you.
Leave it, Ron. He's not worth the trouble.
Oh man, I wanted to see Ron eat and throw up slugs. That's like the whole fun part about
the
this.
nasty name some wizards use for other wizards who were born to non-magical parents. And speaking of mud, October arrived damply at Hogwarts, spreading a soggy chill over the grounds and into the castle. A different kind of chill would soon set in as well.
It's time for potions class with Professor Snape. We don't want to be late. You know what he's like.
He's
It's
a
down
real
in the dungeons.
pain in the
Follow
rear
me.
end.
Did you see what Hermione was wearing? Typical mudblood outfit.
Oh, watch your mouth, man! Mom's be smacking you across the face. Not gonna lie, I wish I knew about these games when I was a kid. I knew about them, and they were fun to play. They were also a big pain in the butt. As a kid, I got stumped on a lot of the puzzles.
This leads to the dungeons.
Oh shit, Harry, I didn't know. Yeah, I gotta come back here when I get sponge pie because I can't come up and get the rest of the beans, but I'll pick these. Of course, the spiders are already coming through. You can step on them and you just hear the little squish. I hate it. I'm not gonna lie, this game, spiders actually still freak me out as an adult. That's not a joke. They creep me out worse than Skyrim spiders. I hate it.
Now pay attention.
Freaks me out.
Today, you will attempt to learn the art of mixing one of the most useful potions ever concocted. The Wiggenweld potion. Potter, you have just volunteered to show the rest of the class how this is done. Get up here immediately.
Rude.
A Wiggenweld potion will restore some of your lost stamina. Even a single bottle is capable of healing the most grievous wounds. In this chest are the 2 ingredients of Wiggenweld potion: flobberworm mucus and wiggentree bark. Take them out. Now, walk up to the cauldron. Try not to touch the pot. Observe Mr. Potter adding the ingredients to the cauldron and mixing them. Careful, Potter. You don't want to lose house points. Mr. Potter now has a Wiggenweld potion. To drink the potion, press spacebar. Back to your seat, Potter.
In other words,
Those
press
of you who are
Q because
adventurous,
I remapped my
or
button.
more probably clumsy, will no doubt want to make Wiggenweld potions on your own. Therefore, there are cauldrons like this one throughout Hogwarts. They are the only cauldrons in which Wiggenweld potions can be made. And the ingredients, flobberworm mucus and wiggentree bark, can also be found throughout Hogwarts. Now, for today's lecture. The history of flobberworm mucus extraction.
Disgusting.
Before that lecture, I thought I knew everything I wanted to about flobberworm mucus, and I was right.
Well, I thought he touched on some interesting aspects.
Let's get going before Snape comes out.
I'm sorry.
What was
If
that?
you start hearing a
What was
voice
what?
saying they
That
want to rip
voice.
you,
It was coming from over there.
don't go
Come
looking
on.
for it. Like these kids are. Seek a psychiatrist. You need some help. Never go looking for voices you don't hear. Ugh, still hate the spiders in this game, even though I know they're like 8-bit pixel. I hate spiders. They just make me itch.
Ugh! That's horrible!
What's going on?
Enemies of the air, beware! You'll be next, mudbloods.
She's been petrified. But how? I cannot say.
Can we still address like those 8-legged
And
freaks
now,
that are
I
walking
would like
around behind
everybody
kids? They're
to
very, very
please
big,
return
and I
to
hate
their
them.
dormitories. There's nothing
Like,
else
okay,
to see
the movie
here.
spiders were not
Come on,
that
Harry.
big compared
Professor
to the people.
Dumbledore's right. There's nothing more to
Those
see
are
here.
tarantula big. Like, that is tarantula-sized spider. That is creepy.
Everyone at Hogwarts was disturbed by
makes
the
me
attack
itch. I
on
hate
Mrs. Norris
spiders.
and the mysterious words scrawled on a wall. Rumors and speculation spread. Hermione in particular was especially affected. Ron and Harry became sure that she was up to something, but whatever it was, she remained tight-lipped.
To be honest, I'm not generally terrified of spiders, but the
We have
ones
to get
in
to
Chamber of
Charms
Secrets
class,
give me
Harry,
a
and I
slight
have an idea.
arachnophobia.
An idea about what?
Mm-hmm.
We should ask Professor Flitwick about the Chamber
I've
of
always
Secrets.
had
He's bound
arachnophobia.
to know something. Let's go.
I've always had arachnophobia. I hated spiders. That's because where I live in Texas, daddy longlegs are very common. Now, daddy longlegs, while they seem to be harmless to humans, they do eat bugs, and they are very, very helpful, but they do have a very venomous bite. But their pinchers are so small that they cannot bite us or penetrate our skin, which makes them pretty much harmless to us. But to bugs, no, they're not. That's what I've been told. Still, I'm still terrified of daddy longlegs.
Would
because
you be interested in trading?
no. Yeah, that was weird. I'm sorry, the whole like dangly. No. I get shivers. I'm not kidding. I'm getting them now, and I feel like I have goosebumps all over my arm. Oh.
Hurry up, Harry. We don't want to be late for charms.
Coming, Hermione.
Ugh. I've always had really, really bad arachnophobia. And I think it started whenever because in Texas, when I had left one of the rooms in my old home, I had turned off a light, and then when I turned off the light, I think I forgot my phone. So I turned the light back on and I turned around, but when I turned around, there was an 8-legged daddy longlegs just doing this to my face. And I'm no. Wait, I need the stairs to move. I need the stairs to move. No. Ugh. That just gives me like really bad, like freaky vibes. Like seriously, I can't do it. Oh, I can't go in there yet. But yeah, no, that's just spiders creep me out all in general. And what freaks me out the most is there's a pet store that you can get tarantulas here in Arizona, because tarantulas are pretty common here in Arizona. Thankfully, knock on wood, the 2 years, going on 3 years that I've moved here, I've never seen one. And I came very close to seeing one. I don't like it. Ugh.
Yes, Miss Granger?
I was just wondering if you could tell us something about the Chamber of Secrets.
Anything bigger than like this big
Miss
for a
Granger,
spider
not
freaks me
myths
out.
and legends.
Please, Professor, we all want to hear.
Oh, very well. There were 4 founders of Hogwarts: Godric Gryffindor, Salazar Slytherin, Helga Hufflepuff, and Rowena Ravenclaw. Slytherin wanted to admit only the wizard-born students to Hogwarts. The other founders refused, and as a result, Slytherin left the school. Yes, Miss Granger?
He built a secret chamber in the castle of which the other founders knew nothing.
With a great monster to guard the chamber from within. The legend states that one day, Slytherin's true heir will return to open the chamber and control the horror within. And then, all who are not wizard-born will be purged from Hogwarts. All nonsense, of course. Now, back to magic reality. Mr. Potter, perhaps you'd like to step forward and demonstrate
Back
Scourge
to
for
magic
the class.
reality.
Glad to, Professor.
Man, why are you bowing down like that? That's weird. Alright, now he's actually going to
Try
teach
not
us
to focus
Scourge.
on all this Chamber of Secrets balderdash. Concentrate on the symbol in front of you. The wand is about to move its way around the symbol. At the exact point when the wand passes over the arrows, you'll need to hit the corresponding arrow key. This exercise has 3 levels. In each level, you must successfully hit all of the arrows in sequence. Ready to try? Round 1. Go.
Of course, it starts off like super easy, but I really wish they would have kept the old mechanism from Sorcerer's Stone or Philosopher's Stone, because like I really liked tracing it.
Well done, Harry. You've
Made it
advanced to the
harder.
next level of
You
the
got like
lesson.
different grades.
5 points to Gryffindor.
This is like really
Round
easy to
2.
fail.
Go.
You have to do something like what I did, where I paid attention to chat and not know that it started. You have a fear of venom, so any creatures that
You've advanced to the next level of the lesson.
Okay.
10
That's
points to
understandable.
Gryffindor. Round 3. Go.
I know my mom won't admit it, but she's terrified, and that's what I get for not focusing. She's terrified of snakes. Oh crap.
Give it another try. Don't waver, Harry. You almost have it down. Well done.
It doesn't
You've
matter. You still get all the
completed
points for the house and
necessary
everything.
Exercises. 15 points to Gryffindor. Well done, Mr. Potter.
I prefer to
You've
know about them from a
successfully
distance,
learned
like from a
Scourge.
book or
Now
online.
it's time for you to test
Okay.
your newly learned knowledge in the Scourge
I used to be
Spell
like
Challenge.
really into learning about spiders,
Welcome, Harry Potter, to my
but then they just started
Scourge
to freak
challenge.
me out.
To complete the challenge,
Like,
you must
no,
find the
I learned
completion
all I
star,
want about
which can be
spiders. I
found
don't want
several
anything about
floors
it.
below us. Try to get to it as quickly as you can.
Literally saying the same thing every one of them does. I promise I'm not going to skip anything that's like story related, but if it's not story related, skip it. I couldn't do that with the last game.
Ectoplasm is an unpleasant greenish substance left behind by certain ghostly
And
beings.
this is what we
In
can
some
learn.
places,
We can
it will
use the
block
spell loss. This
doorways
is
and
why I couldn't go
openings.
to get those
you
other
can
beans.
cast Scourge to get rid of it.
See, I know my mom, she won't admit it, but she will not look at a snake. She is deathly terrified of it. Although I'm not gonna lie, there was a time where I'm pausing this for a minute because I'm gonna recall a story. I'm not terrified of snakes, but if it is a pissed off snake, I am scared of it. And if there's no barrier, I'm scared of it. Because when I lived in Texas, rattlesnakes were very, very common. And they're very common here in Arizona too. But one night, and I might have told this story on my channel before, but one night, it was just me and my mom living at my house, and my mom was at work. And my dog really wanted to go outside to go run around. So I'm like, okay, well, normally we bring my big dog in to go to bed because he has his bed there and that's where he likes to sleep. And, you know, he stays like very calm and cool there. I'm like, okay, he wants outside. I'm thinking maybe he's got to go to the bathroom. I'll let him go outside and run around for a little bit. Come 20 minutes later, 20 to like 30 minutes later, I hear him ferociously barking. Now, my dog doesn't ferociously bark at anything unless something is wrong. He's never barked that way. So I keep hearing bark, bark, bark. So I'm thinking, what's going on? It's like, it's nighttime. My mom's at work. No one's over here. No one should be over here. I go out my back door and I peek out and I hear this. I jump back, scream, close the door. And then reality kicks and my parental instincts is kick in for my dog. And I'm like, my dog's outside. Open the door and I try to like flip the light on to see where the snake is at. Because I couldn't see where it was at. I'm like, is it on my porch? And I look back, it's not on the porch. So I flip the light on, open the porch, and I grab my dog, and I had to go make sure he was okay, but I had to grab my dog by the collar because he wanted to attack it, and I had to haul him in there. And I felt so bad about having to do it, but I wanted to get him away from that snake. Made sure that he was completely fine, he was completely safe, he was not hurt or anything. I give him like extra lovings and like extra treats, but I also overlooked him for any kind of snake bites because when I heard that, it freaked me out. And I didn't want him getting bit because I'm like, oh great, I don't know where to go at this time. I don't have a car, I can't drive, I have seizures. So I get my dog in, I check him over, there's no snake bites. And then I look him over to make sure he's okay for me basically yanking him into the house to make sure he's okay. And he stays safe, he's not hurt or anything, but he is pissed off and he wants to get that snake. I don't let him go back out for that night. I'm like, no, you're using the potty pads to go to the bathroom tonight. Because I trained him to use potty pads when he was a puppy and he would still use them. So I'm like, no, I'm just gonna get the potty pads so you can use those tonight. You can't go outside. Now, you can call this thing called a rattlesnake roundup, but their phone number was dead, and I couldn't get a hold of them. So I'm asking a bunch of my neighbors, like, I got their phone number, and I'm calling like, hey, do y'all know anybody that can take care of a snake? There's one outside my house. And they were like, have you called 911? And I'm like, no. This isn't like a deathly emergency. So I called the non-emergency number. And because I don't have to like leave my house or anything. So I called the non-emergency number. And they just sit there, well, it's a snake. It's in its natural habitat. I'm sorry. If you tell someone that a snake is in its natural habitat, theoretically, yes, it is. This is my house. You're gonna come send somebody to yeet this thing away from my house. Get it away from my house. Especially when I say I had dogs outside and there's other dogs out there around there. Well, turns out it was a mother, because they finally send someone out the next freaking day. Yes, I'm calling you out, Abilene in Texas. Your 911 sucks. So they send someone out the next freaking day, and they send someone to go look around. They don't see anything except an egg. And I'm like, that's evidence enough that that was a snake there, dude. And it was one snake. And it turns out it was a mama snake. And I'm like, the last thing I need is that snake slithering through my pipes. Because that's also been known to happen in Texas, where a boy goes to the bathroom and he hears a hissing in his bathroom because there's a snake in the toilet. That's not a creepypasta. That's a fact. That's creepy. I don't like that. They don't terrify me. I'll learn about them. I can watch videos about them. They don't creep me out. Unless it is a really, really angry snake and it is hissing and rattling at you to back up. I don't know if you guys have heard a rattlesnake rattle. If you ever just get like a dead rattler snake's rattle, that doesn't do any justice, because I heard that before. No, this is like maracas going off. So this snake was irritated, and I guess it was also because like my dog was very like barking at it and it was trying to protect its eggs, which I get. But again, if someone's calling about a snake and you give them the, oh, it's in its natural habitat, I don't think they give two craps if it's in its natural habitat. It's in their house. It's by their house. Send someone to go move it away from the housing area. I'm not saying send someone to kill it. Send someone to move it away from housing area so it doesn't hurt anybody. That was my whole thing. I'm like, no. So if anyone from Abilene hears this and you have a snake problem, don't trust that any kind of rattlesnake roundup or police is gonna come and help you, unfortunately. I hate to say it that way, but
you can also cast Scourge to free items that have been trapped by
it's so
ectoplasm.
creepy. You have, yeah, so you know, so you probably have heard like the stuff, like it is creepy. It doesn't do an actual like rattle justice. When a mom is angry, I don't know if I can believe that. Oh, I can. There we go. I don't know if like, if you've ever irritated a mom snake, just know you're gonna be hearing a bunch of rattling. It is very creepy. So, I never want to hear that again in my life. I may hear it again, but I hope I don't ever hear it. Like, it's just creepy. Like, they're common here in Arizona, but I haven't seen them as bad as I have in Texas.
The longer you're in contact with ectoplasm, the more stamina you will lose.
But yeah, that's like the one thing I was like, So it freaked me out. But they were able to go and find like the after a couple days, they were able to find the mom, and they were able to move her and the eggs and keep them safe. Like, that was the whole thing. I'm like, you know, there are people out here who would wish the snake would be killed. I'm like, I'm just saying move it. I'm not saying kill it. I'm saying move it away from, like, my immediate facility. So, but yeah, if you ever need help with that kind of stuff, I guess, like, if you're in Texas, your best bet is probably calling a friend who has a garden hoe.
It's Peeves.
Because I was trying to get a hold of people, and they were like, you have, like...
Potty water. I like your name. It rhymes with so many insulting things.
I really hate these. Why can't I move right? I hate Peeves. I really do. I mean, he's a nuisance in the games, but I'm kind of glad they didn't put him in the movie. Now, I'm going back up here. I gotta get all this stuff off. Because when I had called a bunch of my friends, I was like, what can I do to get rid of the snake? They're like, do you have a direct hit? And I'm like, what do you mean a direct hit? Like, do you have a garden hoe in your house? And I'm like, yeah. Well, do you have a direct hit where you can, like, decapitate it? And I'm sitting there thinking, what? Y'all want me to kill it? I'm trying to be, like, the humane person here and not kill it. But if I gotta protect my dogs, I'm going to. It's just, it kind of creeped me out. But, no, here in Arizona, you don't want to leave your dogs outside at night because of coyotes. Now, I only let my dog out for a few minutes. Like, I only let him out for like 30 minutes because he still had like some energy. He wanted to go run around and play. And then he found that snake. So I wasn't leaving him outside, but he just happened to have found one in that time frame. Freaked me out. However, you can definitely... No, it's not gonna... But, you don't want to leave your dogs out here in Arizona at night, especially small dogs. You don't want to leave them outside. Or any really small animals, because we have a really bad coyote problem. And of course, coyotes will not hesitate to harm small animals. So, which is where I'm kind of glad, like, my apartment has it fenced in where coyotes can't really jump over it. But we had some wild boar hogs that like to go out and, dig holes in the apartment complexes, you know, gathering areas. I don't know what they're called. I have to go ask my neighbors. They're called something, but they're like a hog. They're wild boars, and they don't like humans. They're not like aggressive, as long as you don't act aggressive around them, but they are pretty big. I mean, decently, you can't see my hands, they're off screen, but they're like easily bigger than the width of my body, and I'm not big, guys. Like, they are pretty big. I mean, I'm not super skinny, but I'm also not super super big, so they can definitely be pretty big wild boars. Those are the problems that we have over here. Now, let's see what we can do. I can't really go over there now, can I? But I've already been in this room. Oh, that's because I needed to come over here. Yep. But yeah, that's why you don't want to leave your small dogs out in the area. There's also another big famous YouTuber. I would say famous, but I know she's probably gotten into like a bunch of controversy recently. I don't know. Sniper Wolf, I guess. She lives in the upper part of Arizona. I don't know if she lives in Phoenix. Phoenix is like only 3 hours away from me. But I'm gonna have to move this freaking slug all over there. But yeah, she had a small Pomeranian, and I saw a video of hers where her small Pomeranian had ended up passing away because apparently she got out at night, and there were some coyotes that were out around, and they kind of got to her, which is sad, and I feel very sad about it because I'm a big puppy lover. But you also have to make sure that, you know, there's no way your dogs can get out at night, which there's no way our cats and dogs would be able to get out. So my boyfriend's cats, he wouldn't be able to get, they're not able to get out unless we let them out. My dog wouldn't be able to get out unless I let her out, so it really does. And the fact that rattlesnakes do that when they're threatened, then you know they're ready to strike. Exactly. Which is exactly why I grabbed my dog the way I did. Because I felt really bad, but I tried calling him. I'm like, Hachi, get in here, get in here, get in here. He did not want to listen. He wanted to go for because my dog is a Weimaraner. Back at home, he's the one I have back at home. He is a Weimaraner. And if you don't know, Weimaraners are hunting dogs. And you do not... It's pretty hard to get a hunting dog away from something that it's trying to hunt. And he was going for that.
Now, that is a Cornish pixie. Troublesome and annoying.
You can cast Work December on him. He was going for that snake. And that freaked me out, so I'm like, no, get in here. So I literally had to get my dog to come in. And I was very, worried he was gonna get hurt, but he didn't get bit. My mom came home, because I called her, I'm like, Mom, did you know there's a snake outside? That freaked her out. She's like, what? You know I don't like... I'm like, yeah, I don't like them either right now, because they were trying to attack my dog. And that's when she was like, did he get bit? And I said, no, he didn't. I looked him over, he didn't get bit. But I told her, like, he wanted to attack it. He didn't want to come in. He didn't want to listen to me, even though my dog is very well behaved. So you can have the most well-behaved dog, but when their instincts is to hunt, it's gonna be kind of hard to get your dog away from it. And that's just because their natural instinct is to hunt. Almost fell. But yeah, just be careful. So if you have a natural hunting dog and you live in an area where there's snakes, just make sure that you keep them where they're not gonna have any kind of run-ins with them, because they will want to attack them. Thankfully, my dog did not get hurt. He did not get bit. Thankfully, I did not get bit, because I very well could have gotten bit trying to just get my dog in. But I would have rather have me gotten bit and be able to go to the ER than my dog get bit. Because I could have been like, hey, I need to go to the emergency room. I got bit by a snake. rather, because I know how Texas was. If their 911 wasn't going to come out and get the snake out, and they were going to go, like, they just told me, oh, leave it alone. Like, I'm not leaving my dog out there to get bit. I'm sorry. I don't care who that lady was. I told her off too, and I know 911 calls get recorded, so I hope she heard it. She had it recorded, and I'm not gonna hide the fact that I told her off. I'm like, no. You told me to just leave my dog out there. No. You're obviously not an animal person to, you know, say, oh, just leave your dog in, you know, danger. Because rattlesnake bites are poisonous. Or not poisonous, but venomous, I should say. They're, you know, very venomous, not poisonous. I said that wrong. I'm sorry. Yeah, I know the difference. And yeah, you actually have to be not a animal person to sit there and tell someone to just leave your dog in, like, you know, danger of a snake or your cat. Like, no. If I get bit, I get bit, but I'm gonna make sure my dog or my cat doesn't. I'm gonna go back this way because I think this is the way it wanted me to go. Make sure I don't forget anything. But yeah, just be aware, if you have a hunting dog, they're gonna go for anything they want. Because even after I got him inside the house, he kept searching for that snake. Oh, really? Okay. Now I just got my second bar of health. Nice. We have that many bronze cards apparently. So I got 10 bronze. So every 10 bronze you get an extra health bar. You get 10, you get a health bar. And you can always retake these challenges. So if you think you missed something in the challenge, like a card or something, you can always go back and try to get it as well. And since you've already passed it, you can take your time to go through it. If you're not trying to do like a speed run or anything, you can take your time to go through it and check like every single wall to see if you've forgot something. Like, I'm alwa't checking these indents, make sure that they're safe. And we're gonna come up over here. There's a reason I need this snail. Okay, I guess not. I guess I don't need the nail for anything. Down over here, give me this. Okay. I know I can come up here and get it, but give me a minute. I want this chest. Really? That's what you get, stupid beeves. Get out of here. Alright, well, I'll take it.
Well done, Mr. Potter. You've completed my
Pencil being is
scourge
important, and most of the time it's worth risking your life for others. For theirs, yeah. I'm like, I would have rather, that's why I reached for him, because I would have rather me gotten bit. Still missed one of the stars. How did I miss one of the stars? I don't know. I think I didn't go back and get that other one. I had to have. I don't know. I missed one, but I can always go back and get the other
weekly
one.
house point ceremony starting soon.
Q. But yeah, I would have just rather have me gotten bit, because I'd have been like, hey, I need to go to the ER. Like, I got bit by a snake, and they'd be able to go and get the venom out. But there was like no like late hour pet clinic I could take my dog to. So I'm like, no, I'd rather me get I'd rather I've gotten bit than my dog. But thankfully I was able to get it to where both of us didn't. So but ever since that day, snakes kind of like snakes have kind of freaked me out a little bit. I mean, not enough to make me like terrified of them.
Trading? What do you
Yeah.
have? I have a silver wizard card, guaranteed not to tarnish.
Sure.
Thank
you.
you, Harry. We value your patronage. I haven't got anything to trade at the moment. Come back later when I've had a chance to replenish my stock.
Okay. Let's see what this guy got.
Oh, sorry. I just sold my very
Never
last item
mind.
a moment ago.
Anything over here? Yeah. But I mean, I know there's some people that have like snakes as pets, because I had a friend who had a snake as a pet, and they're usually like harmless with their bite, like there's no venom. And a lot of the times, like my friend that would get his pet as a snake, he would go and
December challenge.
he would go and get them the venom sac removed.
Sorry, I've run out of stock. You'd have
I
to
guess
come
like if
back
you buy
later.
one thing, everyone's out of stock. Yeah. He would go and get the venom sac removed. Oh, I need Defendo because there's a spider web here. But I also had a friend who had a tarantula, and she was like, "Oh, I can bring him. He can walk all over you."
Looks like
No,
it's time for another
No.
house point ceremony.
No,
Let's
he's
see
harmless.
which
I don't
house
care.
Is ahead
No.
this week.
tarantulas are creepy.
Oh, it appears that Gryffindor is in the lead. Harry, it looks like you get to visit the bonus bean room.
Again, there's even more that you can unlock. Wow, Bean's just getting thrown everywhere. I still didn't pick up that freaking bean. I can't go in the other ones because I don't have Defendo. But yeah, so I already have a name that I kind of got picked out for her when I get her. The Pomeranian I'm hoping to get. And because I want to name her Evie, and because I kind of like that name, but nope, I'm not going to. Not even going to get all those. That's okay.
Harry, I want to investigate the scene of the crime. Filch usually guards the hallway where his cat was petrified, but he's away, so now is our chance.
Do you really think there's a Chamber of Secrets?
I believe Flitwick's story, even if he doesn't. And Dumbledore himself couldn't cure Mrs. Norris. I think that whatever attacked her might not be human.
Here we are, at the scene of the crime. It can't hurt to look around, since we're already here, and Filch isn't. Remember all the water that was on the floor? Where had it come from?
From in there. Let's have a look.
I can't go in there! That's a girl's bathroom!
Oh, Ron, there won't be anyone in here. This is Moaning Myrtle's place. She haunts one of the toilets. It's been out of order all year because she keeps having tantrums and flooding the place.
I wish people would stop talking about me behind my back.
Who can the heir of Slytherin be, though? Who'd want to frighten all the non-magical folk out of Hogwarts? Draco Malfoy. You heard him call Hermione a mudblood, but how do we prove it's him?
We'd need to sneak into the Slytherin common room and ask Malfoy a few questions without him realising it's us.
But that's impossible!
All we need would be some Polyjuice potion. It transforms you into somebody else. We could change Harry into a Slytherin. No one would realise it was really Harry. 2 of the potion ingredients are a bit tricky, I'm afraid. Powdered bicorn horn and shredded boomslang skin. Harry, I'll need you to get me some.
Any idea where I can find some?
There's some bicorn horn in Snape's storage room. I'm not sure about the shredded boomslang skin. I'll need to check at the library.
Lovely. Molting boomslangs and corridors full of goo. This should be enjoyable.
There you go. I'm just gonna come guessing at some of these beans for a little bit. Alright. Another reason why you might want to mod the menus is because if you don't know your objective, it's seen right here, and if you don't fix, if you don't fix the menus, then your objective gets cut off under the screen. Alright. Come down over here. And there we go. Let's come over here. And then we'll be able to go over here. Of course, if you don't move, these spiders can crawl all over Harry, but if you jump, they fall off. Yeah, if you step on them, they'll definitely, like, you hear them squish. It's weird. Yeah, I hope I'll be, I hope to be able to create a vlog of us getting the Pomeranian. I've looked at a couple of places, and some of the places, because Pomeranians are very hard to get here in Arizona, but I've heard, I've been looking around at some pretty reputable, good reviewed and trusted breeders that they'll send a nanny kind of a way to go with the puppy, but they can fly them to you, and they can deliver the puppy to you. Let's see what that. Okay, no, it's just a glitch. Oops. I kind of want to have the protection of the stairs, so I'm gonna come up over here and get the Lumos spell going up. This way. So I don't fall down there. Yeah, hopefully if we have to have the pet delivered to us, then I'll show us going to go pick her up. If we're able to go pick her up, because I saw a couple that were in Phoenix, if I'm able to go to waiting for that to open. If I'm able to go to Phoenix to go pick her up, then I'll do a little vlog of me going to go pick her up. Now that gives us 10 silver key or 10 silver cards, so that should be 1 key. So we just need like 3 more. Technically we need 30 more cards. Let's get this one over there. There. Now they can still attack. Oh, I also forgot to get the beans and stuff from over here. I find it funny how I'm able to just fit through the bars. I don't think I'm supposed to. Oh. Alright. There's gotta be something over here. No, it's over here. Let me take care of that pixie. There's another one down there. So yeah, I can't wait. Hopefully we can get her. But I also went looking around and I saw these cute, like, I saw a Pokemon related one too. But I saw some Harry Potter, like, clothing for dogs, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to give my dog that. Like, they would look so cute in it. I'm just gonna come in here without having to go through the bars, because I keep forgetting they have stuff in here too. Here we go. So yeah, I can't wait. And plus, all the ones that I've been looking at that have been like available here, they're considered like teacup Pomeranian. They're rather small, but they are just fine. And of course, I'll be like posting pictures of her on Instagram, and I'll post pictures of her. Well, I won't post pictures of her here, but I'll, you know, let you guys see her when I get her. I think after we finish this like part, I'm going to probably call it. I really hate Peeves, I'm not lying. Alright. We need green open. Purple. I think that's... Yep, that's all good. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's other stuff down there, too. Oh, wow, he didn't even drop the bean. There we go. There, you were on my phone and now on my laptop. Oh, okay. Cool. I had someone say I was on their TV. I'm like, hey, yo, I made it on TV finally. What's up? Oh, there's a bunch of stuff here that I didn't get. I need to go back. Yeah, I need to go back and go up. I can go and get this other stuff and the other collectibles as well. But I don't have to do it again. Yeah, let me up. Okay. The green needs to be closed. Okay. Purple needs to be closed. And then I think red needs to be open. That opens up like 2 of them. Let's come over here. Oh, we're gonna want to come over here. Oh. And this one. I'm pretty sure one of these is hiding a silver wizard card. Pick up the ingredient, Harry. That one, that's the way out. And then later. Wow. Just ingredients. I did all this for ingredients, but I didn't get any kind of like silver wizard card. I feel kind of let down. That's just the wall. Kind of sucks. Alright. Well, now we gotta go and open up the correct pathway. Which means that needs to open up. And I think purple needs to open up. And green needs to open up. And we're good. Ooh. And now we can up over here. Let's check the walls. Nope, there's nothing, but there's gonna be beans on these walls. Along with more like ingredients for potions. Which I really don't need a whole lot, but not gonna lie, doesn't Peeves personally hate first year students? That's what they said. They said Peeves hates first year students. And it's like, Harry's a second year in this game. Why? It's like, I don't get it. Why does Peeves hate Harry? He's not a first year student anymore. Heard that. There we go. There we get rid of that. Can't reach it from over there. That's what they were saying, is like, Peeves really hates first year students, and I'm like, okay. So he's gonna leave me alone in the second game, right? No. Apparently not. He's not gonna leave you alone. It'd be nice if he did, though. Just so I don't accidentally hit it. Alright. Snape really likes to hide his potion ingredients. I do mean really likes to hide his potion ingredients. Really? If they could have made it more graphically, anatomically correct, they probably would have. I think I was supposed to send that thing down over there, but oh well. Ouch. Alright. We got a door over there. We're gonna have to go over. Ah! Crap. I'm gonna come in here before it ends. There we go. And this is gonna make it a lot easier, because then you can just come over and do this. Yeah, there's nothing really over there. The mucus. Give me all the beans. Ah, dang it. I wanted the beans. That was rude. And we're just gonna kill those frogs. Okay. Are you kidding me? All over again? Aha! From a misstep. A misstep, guys. I gotta do all my steps over again. Up here. Jump, jump. Come up over here just to get this bean. I was wondering because in Hogwarts Legacy, if Peeves is in the game, I'm curious what's purpose he has in our journey since we're starting as a 5th year instead of a 1st year. I have no idea. I really hope they don't put Peeves in the game. Like, I kind of hope they don't. However, I did some looking up. Nearly Headless Nick should be in there. He died in like 1500 something. Or in like 1400 something. So, considering we're going in at 1800, that should mean Nearly Headless Nick should be there. Because I remember in the game, they asked when, there's like a mission you have to find out. You have to find out when Nearly Headless Nick died. And I mean, you find out, but it's like, I think 1400 or 1500. So, Nearly Headless Nick should be there. Dang it. Give me the beans. And give me that. Alright. So we got the item. Now we just gotta go and not get caught by Snape.
I'm in the potions class. Better keep an eye out for Snape.
Yeah, do you think you can be any louder, Harry? I know there's something over here, but I need to find out where Snape is at. It's going that way, I'm going this way. Completely oblivious that I'm even in here. Yep. Silver wizard card. Let's go down over here.
Oi, Harry,
These guys just, I think these guys just have potion items.
I have Wiggly.
Yo, the bean count I got is 666. That's weird.
As you wish, but these are becoming hard to find.
What do you have? I have flobberworm mucus. Perhaps I'll have something you'll like next time.
Hi, Harry.
Hi. I found some bicorn horn to add to the potion.
Great.
I
I'm
totally
still
just
trying to
didn't
find a
steal
location
from a
for the next
professor, but
ingredient, but I should have it tracked down soon. In the meantime, I'll go add this to the potion.
you.
They're starting a dueling club and the first meeting is today. That could be interesting. Come to the Great Hall if you want to learn how to duel.
Cool. I love how it's a redhead and it, you know, it's supposed to be like Ron, but it's not Ron. Up over here. Alright, let's come over here. I think there's a save spot over here. According to the recent gameplay trailer, they confirmed and showed that Nearly Headless Nick and Peeves are in the game, and surprisingly enough, the people were excited that Peeves is in the game. Really? I'm gonna have to go look at the recent gameplay trailer because I haven't seen any. I have to go look. Because if Peeves is in it, I wonder how he's gonna play a role in it, because technically we're first years, but we're fifth year students.
Sorry.
I don't know how that's gonna work.
Can everyone see me? Can you all hear me? Excellent. I started Dueling Club to train you to defend yourselves. Dueling Club meets every day in the antechamber just outside the Great Hall. In Wizard Dueling, the object of the exercise is to incapacitate your opponent. There are 3 spells you may use in dueling. Rictus Empra, which knocks your opponent back and reduces stamina. Mimble Wimble, which prevents your opponent from accurately casting their next spell. Expelliarmus, which reflects spells back onto your opponent. To select a spell, scroll through them by using the space bar or the right mouse button. To cast a selected spell on your opponent, press the left mouse button. You may build up the strength of Rictus Empra and Mimble Wimble by holding the left.
I'm just gonna skip this because, like, I can
Today,
explain
Potter,
this.
You will have the pleasure of dueling the great Slytherin house.
Rictus Empra.
So we can choose by hitting the right mouse button.
Rictus Empra.
I'm sucking really, really bad.
Expelliarmus! Expelliarmus! Expelliarmus!
And of course, Slytherin takes the victory.
Wow.
Not sure why you even tried, Mr. Potter.
I think I have to do that.
Here's
Yeah, I have to do that again. Okay. Because I have to. They have to hear me.
Potter, you will have the pleasure of dueling the great Slytherin house. Don't let that Potter get to you. Strike him back. Harry Potter has beaten Slytherin.
Oh, listen, I don't know why that was so hard for me.
Disappointing.
Serpent Sortia!
Leave me alone! What was that?
Did Harry just hiss?
Oh my! That couldn't have been.
It couldn't be. Not him.
Of course, not everybody finds
You're
out that
parcel mouth, Harry.
he's a
You
parcel
can talk
mouth.
to snakes.
Why does it matter?
It matters, Harry, because being able to talk to snakes was what Salazar Slytherin was famous for.
Oh no! Exactly! Now the whole school's going to think you're his great-great-great-great-grandson or something.
Even though he's
but
not.
I'm not. Anyway, we'll see you later, Harry.
Bye, Harry.
Tom Riddle is, aka Voldemort.
Harry lay awake for hours that night, wondering, could he be a descendant of Salazar?
Oh, it kind
Slytherin?
of weirds me out because Hermione and
I
Ron
was thinking
in
pathology
the
class.
part
I'll be
2.
in Moaning Myrtle's bathroom working on the Polyjuice potion.
I can't believe Hermione is skipping class. Well, we better get outside to herbology, Harry. Come on.
So, going back to my thought, kind of weirds me out because Ron takes Hermione to the Chamber of Secrets in Deathly Hallows Part 2. And the only way you could do that is by opening the door. You had to be a Parselmouth. You had to speak to snakes. And Ron did it, which he said he learned from Harry when he talks in his sleep. So that's just something that that's kind of weird. That, you know, is that something you can learn to do and all that? I don't know. But I'm going to leave this episode here, guys. So we're going to come back tomorrow and try to finish the game. I think we're not far away from it. We're going to be making a Polyjuice potion. So we may have like 1 or 2 more parts. But yeah, so tomorrow will be part 2 of Chamber of Secrets. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. And if you guys are liking this series, make sure you leave a like rating. And if you're new here, subscribe. I definitely would appreciate that. Click the subscribe button and click the bell to be notified. You guys can also follow me on my social media down below. You'll be able to follow my Instagram and my Twitter. I highly suggest you follow me over on Twitter because I'll actually be able to respond to any kind of questions you guys have over there. And you guys can be notified of when I tweet. And I tweet every time I go live. So this way you guys get notified 2 places of when I go live. But with all that being said, I'm going to have to go check out that new... I'm going to have to go update Cold War because I'm up to playing zombies again on the channel, but I need to go look at that new gameplay trailer of Hogwarts Legacy to see Nearly Headless Nick and Peeves. I just want to see what they look like in the game. But with all that being said, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day today. We'll be back tomorrow with Chamber of Secrets Part 2. Chamber of Secrets Part 2, so yeah. Hey, thanks King Phoenix. So thank you everybody that came in, who is checking out the channel and everything. Thank you all so much. I will see you guys in the next one tomorrow. Stay safe, stay healthy. Peace.